Hey everyone, welcome back again in the session, guys. So till now we have completed all the SQL queries, right? That basically help us to create the database, analyze the database, right? Deleting the cleaning the database, right? Everything we have completed. Now this time we are going to discuss about the project. Now this time is right. This is the right time where we can implement all the skills, all the queries that we have learned to solve our this project. Okay. So we have two projects in this series. So our first project is a basic project, and second project is some intermediate level project. Okay. So in the first project, what is our aim? So our aim is that we are need to use our SQL skills to analyze this retail sales data set, right? You know, guys, in the retail, we have different informations of a product, right? That is sales in some season. Okay. So we need to analyze our retail sales data, okay, and answer some business question. Okay. So what is the objective? First one is that you have to set up the database, then you have to clean the data, then perform some analysis and write some queries that basically addresses my business questions. Okay. And that will get the and uncover actionable insight from the sales data. Okay. So let me show you what is our project. So this is our file, retail sales. So this is generally a CSV file. Okay. So now to work with this file, okay, till now we are like normal using SQL queries to create a database. But suppose our database is like present in CSV format. Okay. What is CSV format? CSV is general normal like a comma separated value file. If you open this edit in notepad, you can see the value in the file is separated by the comma, right? You can see we have a transaction ID, sales data, sales time, customer ID, gender, age, category, quantity, price per unit, COS values, total sales value. And we have given different information for each column values. Okay. Now, if I open this CSV file in Excel, so I can look, it can look my better view of my data. You can see here, it's selected all columns. So we have different columns, right? We have given the transaction ID. On this transaction ID, it was done on the sales date 2022, right? Then the timing of sales was 10:47. Z customer ID was 117. Gender was male who did this transaction. Age was 41. Category was clothing, like he did purchase the product of clothing category. Three clothing categories purchased, and price per unit is 300, and COGS value is 129, and total sales is 900. Okay. So we have given this data. So we have to load this database in SQL. Okay. So how many rows in this database? So total around 1,32,683 data values are given in this database or in the CSV file. So we have given also some business question. So you can see. So these are business questions. Write a SQL queries that will retrieve all column for sale that made on this date. Okay. Similarly, we have given different questions on SQL queries. So once we load the database, we have to solve these questions. Okay. That basically helped me to get some insight from this data. Okay. So let's start it. How we can load this data set in SQL Workbench. So we have to first create a database. Suppose I create a database, create database. The database name is suppose retail. Okay, semicolon. So first I'm going to create this database retail. So let's execute this. So retail database is created. Let's refresh the schema. So you can see retail database is created. Now what I want to do, I want to import that CSV file in this retail database. So what I can do, I can click on the retail. Okay. In this retail, what we have to do, we have option table data import wizard, right? So what we have to do, I have to do right click on the retail, choose the option table data import wizard. So just click on it. Okay. So it is asking where's the file. You can browse the file path. So I just click on the browse and just search the file where it is present in database. So in my desktop, it is present in my Python folder. Inside the Python folder is SQL project. Inside the SQL project, this is the data. So this is not a correct project. This is second project. This one. Can you see? You can see this is comma separate value file. So just click on the open. Click on the next. Okay. So then click on the next. So you can see it is showing that these are the column that will be created in my table. Okay. then click on the next, then click on the next. Okay, so it will take some time to import this data in your database. Okay, so we have to wait for that time, okay, to import it. So you can see it is saying that data is imported. Then click on the next. So you can see there 1987 report was founded. So I think that was 1987 report. So let's refresh the schema. So you can see in the retail database, if you go to table, so you can see this is the table name. And if you see, these are the column name that is present. Okay. So this is my table name, SQL Retail Sales Analysis UTF-18. So what I can do, I can rename this. So how I can rename it? I think there's a rename option. So I don't have rename option. So what I can do, I can write here show table so that I will get the table name. So tables. Okay. So in this database, okay, sorry. I need to first choose the retail database. So because it is showing office database that was previously selected. So I want to work with the retail database. So I choose show retail. Sorry, use retail. Okay. So let's execute this. So database selected. Now execute show tables. So this is my table name. Okay. This is my table name. So just copy the table name and then right here, select star from my table name. Okay. Semicolon. So this is the error because of the name. Okay. The name is there and error is coming because of this. So what I can do, uh, so I can reload the file again. Let me one thing. Let's drop this table and I will let drop this table. So what was the table? SQL this one. So I drop this table because there is okay editor table is given. So what I want to enter the table name. So right here, give the table name is suppose sales. Okay. Then click on the apply. Then click on the apply. Then click on finish. So you can see table name is changed. Okay. How I did it? So I just right click on there. We have option alter table. Remember we discussed the alter table to update the table. So we can directly update the table from this option also. I just click on the alter table. Just click on the read table name. Give your own name that you want. Here in my case, I give the name sales. Okay. After that, click on apply. Suppose this this time I give the name of uh, like purchase. Purchase. I give the table name purchase. Okay. Just click on the apply. Just click on the apply. Click on the finish. You can see table name is change purchase. Just close this now. So delete this code. Now this time if I execute show table, so what it will return? It will return purchase. Now if I write here, select star from purchase, semicolon. So you can see purchase table information is showing. Okay. So now let's go to the question. What is the question? Question is that he write a SQL query that will retrieve all columns for sales made on 2022 11/05. Okay, that is 5 November 2022. Okay. So what I can do, let's copy this date. So if you remember, I need to filter those sales that was done on 11 November. So what I can do, I can use filter condition. Remember, I can write here select star from purchase where our sale date equal 2022 11 number 5 date. So you can see I get all those sales that was done on 5 November. Can you see? Okay. So in that way, we can perform our SQL queries to this question. Okay. So how I did it here, guys? So let me recap it again. What I did here. First, I create a database. I executed this. So retail database is created. I just do right click on table data import wizard. Then here, browse the location where the file is present. Okay, go to the file. So choose the file and then click on the open. Okay, so then click on the next. Okay, then click on the next. Okay, here you can see one thing. Here you can rename the file. Here you can rename the file. Suppose I give the file name sales. So what happened? The data will be imported in sales table. Okay, you can see create new table. So here the name of the new table I giving here. Okay, so when I click on the next, okay, it is asking these columns is present in the data. Okay, so when you click on the next, you can see when you click on the next, so you will see the data is going to import it in your SQL database. Okay, so last time I import the purchase database, and this time it is going to import my new database, that is sales database, sales table. Okay, same. So purchase and sales both are duplicate of each other. Okay, so in that way we can use CSV file to import directly table in my database. Okay, so we will provide you these questions. Okay, I already show you how to do this question. Okay, so we want you have to solve this question and give the answer for each and every question. Okay, let's solve one more question. We have mentioned we want to find total sales for each category. Okay, for each category I want total sales. So remember guys, when we want to perform the answers between one categorical column, another is numerical column, what should we do? So we can use group by, right? So the question is that I want to find total sales for each category. Means I want for total sales for beauty category, okay, clothing category, electronics category. So what I can do, so if you remember, we can use group by. So right here, select star from purchase. Okay. So this time I don't want star, I want total sales. So what I can do for total sales, I can write sum function. So right here, sum of total underscore sale from purchase, where, not where, group by. We will use this group by. Group by what category? CATEGORY. Group by category. So if you run this code, select category. I need to mention the category also. So I want category wise total sum of sales. So right here, category, sum of total sales from purchase, group by on the category column. So when I run this code, so you can see I get the category wise total sum of sales. So for clothing category, I get the sale of 3,09,995. For beauty category, I get a sales of 2,86,000. For electronic category, I get total sales of 3,11,000. Okay. So in that way, we can use our SQL skills to solve all these questions. Okay. So I hope guys, everyone, this section is clear. The first project task is clear. So the first task project, you have to load this Excel CSV file that we have provided, load this. And after that, once the data is loaded, so what we have to do, we have provided these questions. Okay. So use your SQL skills and solve this question. So I already solved 2 questions. Okay. In your case, you have to solve the rest of the 8 questions. Okay. So I hope guys this project task is clear. So this project basically help you like how much queries you have understand. Okay. How much you learn from the SQL. Okay. So I hope guys every section is clear. So we will meet in next project session. Okay. So thank you everyone.